Love smarter, not harder. Today's question. Can someone tell me what sparks are and what they should feel like? Why do people ask if there were sparks after a date? Personally, I think sparks can die or they can be lit after a while. What do you think? Well, I'm a big fan of sparks. I think it's crucial that in a romantic relationship, we don't minimize that sexual chemistry, that romantic, that energy, what Carrie Bradshaw calls in Sex and the City, the Zaza Zoo. And for those of you who know my story, I almost married the wrong person and almost gave up believing that I could have that total package that Dr. Robert Sternberg talks about in his theory, his triangular theory of love, which consists of the commitment, the intimacy, which is your best friend, and then the third prong of the triangle is that romantic, passionate chemistry, or Zazazoo, or sparks. And I talk about that. I've talked about it in other IGTVs and also on my podcast. It's really critical because if we don't have the sparks, like what are we doing? We don't marry our best friend just because we have a great friendship and we're committed to each other. We want that passion. And so I do agree that sparks can grow. That's why I always recommend that people give someone a chance, give them a couple dates, because that first date, people might be feeling very awkward. They may not be able to present themselves in a relaxed and casual and authentic manner because they're nervous. So I do think it's a good idea to give a couple dates to see if that spark develops, right? And I think sparks can die for sure. You could have a real visceral response to someone, a new partner, and you start dating and it's really hot in the beginning, but it peters out. And it could be that you start to learn that, yeah, there was that passionate, sexual, romantic chemistry, but you didn't really admire this person as a human being. So the friendship, the respect, that part of you really admiring who this person is, their integrity, their ethics, who they are, that wasn't there. So then the spark of the romantic chemistry starts to dissipate because you don't feel it for them as much when you realize the character that they are demonstrating themselves to have. So to answer your question, sparks are that Zazazoo, like I said. Sparks are that, it's kind of hard to put a finger on it, but you know when you have that zing, that, wow, I just want to be with this person really excites me. And you absolutely should have it. But I agree, it can grow, so give it a little time. Not too much time. Don't almost marry the wrong person like I did. But yeah, give it a little time. And yeah, also be careful to watch to see if the spark does die, because like I said, sometimes the other aspects of the relationship end up dimming that spark. I hope that helps.